and welcome to today's YouTube episode. On today's sewing adventure, I'm going to be talking through this pile of fabrics and all my sewing plans. So let's get started. So it is actually raining outside today, so if you can hear the pitter-patter of the rain, then I'm sorry, but obviously I can't change that. It has been lovely weather up until now, so I suppose it's very welcome rain for people who have large gardens and allotments and things like that. And it is very good for today's YouTube because it is getting me into the autumn mode. So that is a little bit helpful. The weather is helping me with my autumn plans. So the first fabric and plan I'm going to share with you today is this. Now this is a plain black viscose fabric, which is not my typical style. You know, normally I like patterns and colours and things like that. But what I want to make with this one is the Helen's Closet Reynolds dress, and I want to keep it as kind of a slip dress that I can layer up. I can wear it under things or I can wear it over things. So just a really plain basic slip dress. Now I did recently make the Reynolds dress, so I'll pop a photo of that one in for you to see, and I have found that I have been wearing it so much in summer and it has been really practical and really cool, especially on those super hot days. Now I also have recently been making some crochet vest tops that I think would look really nice just over a plain background. So that's also the thinking behind this one. Now the Reynolds dress is a really size inclusive pattern. It actually comes in a B cup range and a D cup range, and it goes from a size 0 through to a size 34. So really size inclusive, really good pattern, quite simple to make in terms of construction, and just really easy to wear. I have worn this one so much in summer, so I'm really excited to make up a plain one and see how many different ways I can style it. Now the next fabric I want to share with you today is this one, and this is a polyester viscose fabric. Obviously it is checkered, that's the pattern. I bought this one because in spring last year I made the Tilly and the Buttons Indigo dress out of this exact fabric structure, not the pattern, but out of the viscose polyester, and I wore it so much. It was really practical. I made it with long sleeves and I made it as a long skirt as well, and I found it so practical in the spring when it was still a bit cooler, and even towards the beginning of summer. It was really easy to wear, really lovely. I made it with lovely big pockets, and it was a great one to have in my wardrobe. So I thought, if I wore it so much, why don't I make another one in a similar fabric but obviously a different pattern? So that is the idea and the thinking behind this one. So I'm really looking forward to getting this one made up. I think it would be perfect for autumn, perfect for winter. I can really layer it up if I need to and be super warm and cozy on those colder days. So the Indigo dress is a Tilly and the Buttons pattern, and it goes from a size 6 to 34. So again, another size inclusive pattern, a really lovely one, and as I said, just so easy to wear, just such a simple top, long sleeves and a long skirt. So really comfortable and super cozy as well. So that is what I'm going to be making from this fabric. Now the next fabric I'm going to share with you today is this one. It is this floral. This is the only floral that I have in the fabrics that I'm showing you today, which is unusual for me, but it is super beautiful. This is a cotton lawn fabric that I got from the Fabric Corner in Lincoln, and it is super lovely. Now the plan I have for this one is to make the Nina Lee Holland Park top. So I am planning on making one of these two top versions. It is a super lovely style that I have not made this before, so I've not really owned anything. I suppose it's a bit similar to the Mabel dress by Tilly and the Buttons, but it is a little bit different in the fact that it doesn't have the shirring, and the top is more rounded, whereas the Mabel dress is much more of a square neckline. So I have not made this pattern before. I'm looking forward to making a new pattern. That will be really lovely. And I think in this fabric, it is just super stunning. And I think that this, if I could get it made up in time, will be good to wear for the end of summer, and then I can layer it up. I saw someone on Instagram, I can't remember who, but they actually wore this top with a polo neck underneath, and it looked really lovely. So I might even be trying that, styling it that way once I've got it made up. So yes, the Nina Lee, this pattern is size inclusive as well. It goes from a size 6 to a size 28. So that is a really good one, and I'm super excited to make a start on that. Hopefully that will be quite soon. Now the next plan and fabric I'm going to share with you today is this fabric. I got this one at Rainbow Fabrics. It's a lovely gingham cotton fabric, obviously two-tone blue. So I am going to make with this one the Fabric Godmother fleur dress. I will make the long dress version. This is a I've made this one in a floral fabric, and I am super excited to make it from the gingham. I think this would be the perfect transitional fabric. I think it would be great to wear in summer because it's nice and light and cool, but then I can see this being super cozy, lay it up with a little polo neck top or a long sleeve top, leggings and boots. I keep saying that, but I think that that will look really lovely and be really cozy, obviously with a nice coat or jacket on as well in autumn. So that is the plan for this fabric. And this pattern, just so that you know, goes from a size 6 to 30. So that is the size range there. And obviously for this pattern you can make the top version as well, but I'm going to make the dress version and sleeveless because that's the amount of fabric that I've got. So the sleeveless dress version of that one. Now this is a fabric that I have shown on my YouTube quite recently, and I was planning on making the Roscoe top from True Bias, but I was looking through my patterns and I found this one, which is the Made My Wardrobe Amaya shirt. So I haven't made this one before. I haven't made the Roscoe blouse either, but I thought that this would be a really lovely, interesting top to make. And there's some really good inspiration actually on the inside of the booklet there, that beautiful kind of patchwork, almost, it looks like an upcycled tablecloth version there. So I think I'm going to make this one, the Amaya shirt, which is very similar to the Roscoe blouse in the neckline construction. It's just that the sleeves are a little bit different. So that is the plan that I have for this one. And I know I just talked about having the plain black viscose to wear crochet tops over the top. I think that this would be really nice with a colourful crochet top over it as well. So that is kind of the idea behind this one. So yes, the size range for the Amaya shirt is size 6 to 24, but I did buy this quite a few years ago, so I don't know if it has changed, but still good size range there. And yeah, I'll be excited to make this as a new pattern. So yes, that is the plan I have for this one. Now the next fabric I'm about to show you is one that I'm very excited about, and it is a Lady Maway fabric that has got these lovely ladies all over it, and I just absolutely love the colours. That was the thing that drew me to this fabric in the first place, was the colours, and like the pinks and the greens and the purples and the blues. So I really loved it when I saw it. And this was actually a remnant piece of the Lady Maway website. So yes, so it was it was 2.3 meters that I got of this one. So the plan for that, and I didn't know that I had enough fabric, but I've just been downstairs and laid the pattern pieces on top of the fabric, and there is enough, but I will have to use a different lining because I'm going to make the short sleeve version, but I'm actually going to make the dress that I'm wearing now. So I'm going to make the hattie dress, and this is the pattern here. So yes, that is the plan for that fabric. I think that'll look very beautiful, and I think it will really showcase the pattern of the fabric, the design, the ladies on the fabric, because obviously it lends itself to these kind of large areas of fabric. So yes, so that is the plan for that. So this pattern actually comes in 2 different size ranges, so you can buy the UK 8 to 18 range, or you can buy the 18 to 28. So size inclusive pattern there, and it is a really lovely one. I have worn this one all summer, and I have a plain chambray one which I do wear a lot as well. So I'm super looking forward to making that up in this gorgeous fabric. Now the last 2 fabrics I'm going to share at the same time. They are both denim fabrics, and they are both stretch denim fabrics. So one is in this really lovely, just kind of matte black fabric, and the other one is this really beautiful blue, like a bright medium blue. So these are both stretch denim fabrics, and what I'm going to make with these is the Amelia Nelson ash jeans. Now I have made the ash jeans before. I have tried quite a few different jeans patterns, and the ash jeans are definitely my favorite pattern. They are the ones I have made the most, and they are the ones that I wear the most. So they require a stretch fabric, so that is what this is. Now I got this fabric at the Cloth House, which is in Camden, and it was really a lovely store. I would definitely recommend that you go and visit. Sometimes you have to book appointments. I didn't know that, so I just turned up, and I was lucky enough that I was able to go in and buy these beautiful fabrics. So that is a really good shop if you want things like denims. They have gorgeous linens, they have really nice block prints as well. So a good one to keep in mind if you do live around London. Now, the Amelia Nelson ash jeans come in a size range from a size 6 to size 20, but then they also have their curve range, which I believe goes from a size 12 or 14 to a size 30. So fully size inclusive if you did want to have a go at making the ash jeans. Because they are stretchy, they are super comfortable to wear, and because they are like a firm fit or quite a figure hugging fit, if you would say, then they are really warm to wear as well in the winter. So yes, so I'm looking forward to getting these ones made up. I do have a really nice dark indigo denim, which I do wear a lot. So it'll be nice to add these to the collection and have them to be able to wear on those cooler days. So that was all the fabrics and the plans that I'm going to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed listening to those plans. Even looking at these fabrics, they do have quite an autumnal feel to them. Definitely getting ready for those cooler days, which is okay because we have had quite a good summer in the end. It's actually been really nice to spend some time in my sewing room. We did have the last week in North Wales, which was gorgeous. I have never been to North Wales before. It was absolutely stunning and such a beautiful environment. Lovely, obviously fresh air, very different to London. And we spent some time by the sea, by the coast, and in like surrounded by lovely trees and waterfalls as well, so it was perfect. So I haven't actually been in the sewing room, so it was really lovely to get back and to actually look at the fabrics that I've got and to start making plans for them. Because we've been on staycation, I have been doing quite a lot of crochet projects, and obviously I've been carrying on with my knitted jumper that's actually getting quite close to being finished now, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to share all of those with you soon as well. So yes, so thank you very much for watching today's YouTube episode. If you haven't yet subscribed, then I would really appreciate it if you could do that. If you have subscribed, then thank you. It's wonderful to have you here regularly. If you could like this clip, I would really appreciate that. And obviously, any comments that you want to share with me about the things that I've planned to make with these fabrics, or anything that you're planning to make soon would be lovely. I'd love to hear what your plans are and what your ideas are and what you're working on at the moment. I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you here again soon.